All right, welcome back to Eagan softball. We're at Northview Park, 6 p.m. game with the game 3 of this 2021 round robin with this matchup between the Eagan Wildcats and the Wayzata Trojans. Nicole Casillas in to pitch. Flare fly ball to left field. Drew Busley there to retrieve it quickly. And one pitch, one batter on.
Next up, the catcher, Kat Sturman.
So that brings up the catcher, number 8, Kat Sturman. So the Wildcats in this 3-game round robin beat Bloomington Jefferson in the first game on a walk-off. Then came back and didn't quite have what they needed for the second. Didn't quite have what they needed in the second game, lost to Anoka 11-1. And now there's a bunt by Sturman. Gets down, bobbled a little bit. Borger throws to first base with Ella Bailey covering. They get the out, but the runner advances all the way to third. So there's a runner on third base, one out on the 3-4 bunt play. That brings up center fielder, number 13, Olivia Ream. That's a called strike for Nicole. If you remember, if you were with us for the Bloomington game, she really pitched really strong during that entire game. Had a number of first pitch strikes and had a lot of outs off of those first pitch strikes. Only had one rough inning. And is up 0-2 to Ream here in the top of the first inning. Foul ball into the netting. Catcher Addie Schussler runs after it. Third pitch of the at-bat. We'll get to the lineups and the positions here in just a second. Good spot there for Nicole. Went up in the zone looking for the hitter, Ream, to chase it. Wayzata comes into this game 3-8 overall, 1-5 in late conference play. Drew Busley in left field, hard line drive, gets the ball into play, back into the infield. That ball was a laser shot to the fence. Stand-up double for Ream with Sam Matthews scoring. So Wayzata jumps out to a quick
number 7, Mandy Pelikowski.
1-0 lead. Ream has been a really good hitter this year. She was batting .417 on the year. That's her third double coming into the weekend. Don't have stats from this week, but general idea that she's a good hitter. So 1-0 lead, called strike there. Another first pitch strike for Nicole Casillas. Low and away. Good spot again for her on that pitch. Looking to finish out this inning. Drew Busley is in left field. Gabby Beerley's in center. Emma Stahlbergers are in center, or in right. That's a strike 3 swinging. Gets underneath into the dirt, so it needed to be a throw down to first base. Addie Schussler throws it down to Sarah Borger. And we have 2 outs. That brings up second baseman Chloe Lackas. Chloe's a freshman. Hard ground ball gets past third baseman Catherine Bandalak. Not a strong throw back into the infield, missing the cut. Christian lets the outfield know to make sure that we get the cuts made. Tough ground ball for Catherine there. Just gets past her, gets underneath her glove. But that does score another Wayzata run, and they jump out to a 2-0 lead. brings up number 17, Ella England. She's a junior outfielder. High pitch there. She liked that. Fouls it back. We go to 1-1 with 2 outs. Chloe Lackus remains at second base. High pitch. Gets the pop up, but unfortunately, third baseman Catherine Vanderlack is unable to haul that ball in. Hit her in the glove. Looked like she might have taken just a slightly bad step on the first step, which always is an important one, and doesn't make the play. First pitch strike there. So batting is number 15, third baseman Alexa Miller. Gets another good pitch there by Nicole. Strike 3 ends the inning. So good job by Nicole to come back, get a couple of good outs there. Doesn't let the air hurt us. Wayzata does score 2 in the top of the first inning. Takes a 2-0 lead as we go to the bottom. TV. All right, welcome back to Northview Complex. Game 3 of this 3-game series. A little round-robin tournament.
Number 55.
In the circle for Wayzata is number 12. Amelia Christensen, senior captain. She is the flex today, so she will not be hitting. Nicole Casilius, sophomore. Swinging early. She's had a really strong little 3-game set. She's 5 for 6 in today's the first 2 games today. Ball low, so we're at 1-1. Nicole pitched really well in the first game. Looking to continue that here as we go through the second game. Leadoff hitter for the Wildcats, pretty much all season now. Settled into that role, likes it. Nicole will be followed by center fielder Gabby Beerley and second baseman Ella Bailey. Ground ball to second base. Second baseman there, Chloe Lackus, makes a nice play on the ball. Gets the throw over to first base before Nicole can get there.
Center fielder Gabby Beerley.
There's one out. So now batting is center fielder, junior, Gabby Beerley. As we talked about before, Gabby, first varsity experience for the junior. She also would like to become a lawyer when she is done with her education. It's a pop ball foul over to third base. It's going to be a fair ball. The ball was beyond the bag, so it's a fair ball. And she's thrown out at second base, advancing on the ball. So Gabby popped the ball behind third base. The ball looked like it was going to tail into foul territory. Doesn't. Bounces just beyond the bag. Bounces against the fence. Gabby hesitated, and unfortunately, Wayzata was able there, as you can see, to throw her out at second base. Now batting is Ella Bailey. One ball, one strike. Ella was 2 for 3 in the first game. Didn't bat in the second game. She was the flex second baseman. Foul ball. Works the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the first inning, just getting going here. Gonna get a little flare pop fly. Gonna be a single, a little seeing eye single. Third baseman Alexa Miller can't make the play on that. It was just between the circle and the baseline. And Ella's on with a hit.
Next up, the team leader, number 83, Addie Goyle.
Brings up number 83, Addie Goyle. Miller made a good effort on that ball by Ella, but couldn't quite get there. Ball down, Ella's off and running, and it stands up with a stolen base. So Ella Bailey moves into scoring position for Addie Goyle. Christensen gets her sign. Addie Goyle, senior captain, starter for the 2019 team at shortstop. Swing and a miss on that low pitch. She also has a varsity letter in weightlifting, so she likes to move get those weights going. Off the end of the bat, that's going to be a tough play for the first baseman to second base, but they do make the play. Good effort there by Sam Matthey. Throws it over to second baseman Chloe Lackus, covering the base. And after 1 full inning, the Wildcats get a hit, or get a couple of hits, but leave the runners on. It's 2-0 Wayzata. All right, we're back here at Northview Park. Nicole Casilius is on the mound, pitching to number 11, Ella Freeman. Ella's a freshman, catcher utility player. She's playing shortstop today. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Swing and a foul tip caught by Addie on the second pitch. So we're 0-2. Nicole continues her dominance on that first pitch, getting that first pitch strike. That's a pop foul out of play. Down the third baseline, Catherine Vandalak gave chase, but it goes out of play. Count remains 0-2. Foul ball. It appears that it hit her. It sounded like it hit the bat, but home plate umpire calls that a hit pitch or hit batsman, and Freeman is on base.
Left fielder Kelly Watkins.
Watkins is batting .423 on the year. She has 11 hits. Showing bunt. Sarah Borger crashes hard, pulls back. Shows bunt again, goes after that one, misses it. There's 2 strikes on the hitter. Not going to bunt in this situation now. Wayzata is likely to try to want to get some movement, and called strike 3. Batter is out. That's Nicole's 3rd strikeout.
Back to the top of the order for the Trojans. The first baseman, Sam Matthew.
Brings us back to the top of the order. Sam Matthew, she had a single to left field in the first inning. Came around to score. Runner goes. Throw by Addie Schussler is a good one, but doesn't get there in time. And Ella Freeman has a stolen base. One strike is the count to Sam Math. Just a little bit outside on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sam Matthews, she is a sophomore utility player playing first base in today's game. She's batting .500 coming into today's game. Pop foul. Is there going to be room for Catherine to get there? It hits into the fence. Not enough room. So down the third base line. Catherine gave great chase, but didn't quite have enough room to make the play. Just a little bit low on that pitch. Home plate umpire Pete Haller. Both these umpires have done a great job today. Seen both of them on the fields over the years. There's a pop fly down the right field line or left field line, just inside the line. Nobody can get there. Just ball got tossed in by Drew Busley. Nobody was covering the base. So the runners will advance on the throw. A little seeing eye pop fly down the left field line. You'll see here, looked just like it was on the line itself. Both Drew and Addie Goyle were giving a great chase, but were unable to quite get there. So we have second and third for Kat Sturman, catcher. She bunted the first time. Freshman catcher. One thing you're talking to with Coach Melissa this week, she said that this is a young team. They're still developing. They're still figuring some things out, and you can see that by the number of underclassmen that they're playing. Coach Melissa Shimoleski. One thing that was interesting, she was actually the head coach at Eagan High School in 2013 and 2014. So Kat Sturman is up, 2 balls. Takes his called strike on the inside part of the plate. We have 1 out. Line drive right to center field. Gabby Beerley is there. The runner at third holds, so a line drive, center field. Gabby took like one step. I don't think she had to hardly move to catch that ball.
Next up, number 13, Olivia Reed.
So we have 2 outs, second and third. The Wildcats would really like to strand those 2 Wayzata runners for sure. Olivia Ream is the batter. She is a pretty good hitter, has 10 hits. There's a fly ball to center field. Gabby Beerley is underneath it. She comes in, she hauls it in, and we're out of the inning. So after a hit batsman and a little bloop hit, Wayzata leaves 2 runners on base. We go to the bottom of the second with Wayzata leading 2-0 on ETV.
Wildcats. First baseman.
All right, welcome back.
Sarah Borger.
Looks like we got some fans out in the outfield just relaxing. It's a beautiful day here in Eagan. Pretty much the best day of the spring. Eagan High School softball. Wildcats against the Trojans, bottom of second inning. First batter for the inning is sophomore first baseman Sarah Borger. Sarah's batting .333 on the day. She's 2 for 6. Been really aggressive on those first pitch strikes, but also good eye here, working the count to 2-0. Sarah has 11 hits on the year. She works it to 3-0 count. Coach Duncan gives most of his hitters green light on 3-0, but it's got to be their pitch typically. Sarah also has 6 RBIs. Looked like she was taking the whole way, making sure that Amelia was coming with a strike.
Swing hard, drive it, let's go.
And a 5-pitch walk for Sarah Borger to lead off the second inning. That brings up number 60, catcher, Addie Schussler.
Addie Schussler.
Addie's a sophomore. First varsity experience for her as well, and she'd like to be a dentist, as she has thought about what she wants to be when she gets through with her education. Outside corner called for a strike. So Sarah Borger is on first base. Swing and a miss for Addie Sussler, and she goes to 0-2. Christensen has been one of the top 2 pitchers for Wayzata this season. That's a pop fly toward first base. First baseman backs up just beyond the bag. Sam Matthew hauls that in, leaving Sarah Borger at first base.
Next up, number 2.
That brings up third baseman, senior Catherine Vandalek. I think earlier in one of the other broadcasts I was talking a little bit about Catherine. She came from Washington, D.C. a couple of years ago. Hard line drive down the left field line. Hopefully that didn't hit anybody down that line. She joined us last year, but obviously with the COVID season, she didn't get to play for the Wildcats. So this is her first effort with us. Great to have her, and she goes to 0-2 on the outside pitch. She has 2 home runs on the season and 2 other hits. Scored 7 times. So the high pitch, great stop back by Kat Sturman behind the plate. Sarah started to take off towards second base, thought better of it. Throw sails into right field, but no harm, no foul as Sarah was diving back. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes to Catherine. Gets rid of that off-speed pitch, hustles back to the box. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Wildcats' first strikeout of this game.
Next up, senior captain, Emma Stahlberger.
So that brings up senior right fielder, Emma Stahlberger. So Emma takes ball again, so we have a 2-0 count. Called strike on the outside corner. Umpire Pete has called that down there. Called strike there. Emma kind of ducked into that one. Something that I typically try to keep my hitters from wanting to do. Let's give the umpire an opportunity to call that as a strike. Foul ball down the right field line. Hits the fence over by the camera. Stays alive. Ball 3 to Emma. Full count. Sarah will be running on the pitch here with 2 outs. Full count. That's a flare fly ball into right field. Gets over the second baseman's head in front of right field. Sarah Borger running on the pitch, advances all the way to third. So Emma collects a hit. Her second one of the afternoon.
Next up, the left fielder, number 14, Drew Busley.
Brings up left fielder, freshman Drew Busley. So first and third, good opportunity here if Drew can get a hit. Oh, it's going to be off the end of the bat, right to the first baseman. But I think with the tag, no. So Eagan fails to score with that put out. It's 2-0 going to the top of the third inning here in Eagan on ETV. So we're back here. It is the top of the third inning. Number 7, Mandy Pelitikowski flies out to center fielder. Gabby Beerley hauls that one in. Really nice drop step there. Gets back on it, hauls it in. Textbook play by Gabby for the first out. That brings up number 4, Chloe Lackus. One ball there for Nicole on Chloe. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Nicole. Coming back after starting off with a ball. There's one out. Top of third inning. Wayzata leads 2-0. Another swing and a miss. Nicole maybe isn't quite as dominant as she was against Jefferson, but she still has good control and she's definitely hitting her spots. Only a couple flare hits here and there, really. There haven't been any hard hit balls in the first couple innings. Off-speed pitch there by Nicole. Lacus gets around on it. Foul ball down the right or left field line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good stop, good hop back there by Addie Schussler. Unsung hero behind the plate typically for the catchers. Although generally the pitchers make it pretty easy on him back there, but they definitely hop around, work hard. Ground ball deep in the shortstop hole. Addie Girl gets it, throws across the diamond, but it's too late. And Lacus has a hit. It was a great stop by Addie in the shortstop hole. Went way far to her, to the third base side. Gets over there, backhands it, tries to make the throw, but isn't quite successful. So there's a hit. Again, not roped down there. A solid hit. Brings up Ella Ungland. She had the pop fly that was behind third base. It just landed in there in the first inning. So we have a couple balls here. Nicole gets her sign from Coach Duncan, ready to go. Good hard pitch, low outside corner, hit her spot. Fly ball, deep center field. Gabby Beerley is back on it. That's a home run over the fence. It's hard to tell. The temporary fences make it difficult to see whether that ball was over or not, but definitely cleared the fence, and the Wayzata scores 2 runs. Ball was up just a little bit in the zone. Just clears the fence. So Chloe Lacus and Ella England come around to score.
Third baseman Alexa Miller.
Brings up third baseman Alexa Miller. Alexa's batting .310 on the season. Good off-speed pitch to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Alexa was ahead of that pitch. She has 6 RBIs on the season. Called strike on the outside half of the plate. That was the 5th home run given up by Nicole this season. There's a high fly ball, deep left center field. That looks like it's going to be out of here as well, and it is. Let her hands get extended on that pitch as well. Miller puts that deep left center field. There was no doubt about that one. That was waist high. Hands are out extended. Basically cleared the canopy that's out there as well. So after getting a leadoff fly ball to center field and talking about not too many hard hit balls, we've had 3 straight hard hit balls. And Jaden, after pitching a complete game against Bloomington Jefferson and 2 more innings today in this game, Coach Duncan has gone to freshman Jaden Turner. Change of pace, change it up a little bit. And that'll end Nicole's day.
In to pitch for the Wildcats, number 56, Jaden Turner.
So 3 hits, 3 runs in this inning. Nicole did have 3 strikeouts. So Jaden takes her warm-up pitches. She's ready to go. She threw basically 1 pitch in the game against Anoka, gave up a hit, but that scored the run that 10-runned the Wildcats. So she's in now to
For the Trojans, number 11, Ella Freeman.
get her first real experience as a varsity pitcher. Number 11, Ella Freeman, shortstop today, is up to bat. She was hit after being down 0-2. She got hit on the hand. So 2 quick strikes from Jaden Turner. And she's ahead 0-2. Tries to throw an off-speed pitch, misses high. Ella Freeman, 27 at-bats coming into the game, or into the weekend, I should say. Batting 185. Tries to throw a changeup again. Coach Duncan's looking for her to get that changeup across, throwing a little bit harder than she did. Ground ball fouled down to the third base line. Catherine Vandelek giving chase. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Speedy Freeman, though, is going to beat that one out. Took off. So the wild pitch, ball hit the plate. Freeman was looking to get that. Well, ball hit right on the plate. Addie Schussler tries to block it. Just bounced over her shoulder. Freeman knew that it was in the dirt. Takes off, not even hesitating. Brings up Callie Watkins, left fielder. Senior outfielder. One of the captains for the Trojans. So on that pitch, Freeman takes off, gets the stolen base. Ball gets away from both shortstop and second baseman, goes into the outfield, and Freeman takes third base. It's a pretty good throw by Addie Schussler, just off the end of the glove of Addie Goyle. So Wayzata has runner at third. Squibber down the third baseline, foul. Have 2 balls and 1 strike. For the most part, Wayzata plays 10 players. They all have fairly equal at-bats. Watkins has 26 at-bats, is batting .423. Ball high, goes to 3-1. That was ball 4. Okay. Umpires check with each other, make sure they have the call right. So that's a walk by Jaden Turner. Brings up the top of the order. 3rd time in 3 innings that Sam Matthew has been up. She's batting .500, OPS of 1.292 with a slugging of .667. She has a couple of doubles. She hasn't had a lot of at-bats yet this season. Only 12 coming into the weekend. Sophomore utility player. That's the third time that we've seen that exact play. A bunt, non-force situation, trying to force the Wildcats to make the play, to make that tag, and for the third time, the opposing team has scored on it. It's a tough play, and it's a good risky play. It's a good play to work on when you're up 5-0 in a game, especially non-conference.
The catcher, Kat Sturman.
So the bunt fielder's choice results in Watkins at second, Matthew at first, brings up Kat Sturman, the catcher. Ball high. Sturman's batting .400. She has 6 hits on the year, a couple doubles, triple and a home run. Foul ball down the right, first base line. Gets past the first base coach, Ashley Tibbetts. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on, 4 runs are in. Jaden Turner toes the rubber, ready to go. Ball 3 high. That pitch catches the outside corner. Called second strike. Not sure that Kat Sturman agreed with that call, but a strike nonetheless. So we got a full count, 1 out. Ground ball right here would come in handy. Pop, foul, out of play, hits the dugout down the third base line. So Kat Sturman against Jaden Turner, good battle right here. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, strikes her out. That was a really good pitch. It was up in the zone. And Kat just couldn't quite catch up to it.
Next up, Olivia Ream.
So the 9th batter of the inning comes up, center fielder Olivia Ream. She is 1 for 2 on the day. She had a hit in the first inning and a fly out to center field in the second. This is a third at bat. Hard ground ball to first base. Sarah Borger is there, gobbles it up, takes it herself, and the Wildcats are out of the inning. But on 2 home runs and 3 hits, the Trojans put up 4 runs in the top of the third inning and take a 6-0 lead on ETV.
Wildcats coming to bat.
All right, welcome back to Northview Park. We are at the top of the order. Jaden Turner in for Nicole Casilius. Takes strike 1. So she's leading off the third inning. Also up this inning will be Gabby Beerley and Ella Bailey. Ball low. Proud of the Wildcat dugout. Really pushing hard, just foul. Laced that ball down the third base line, probably 6 inches foul. Ball bounces in front of the plate, so 2 balls, 2 strikes as Amelia Christensen continues to work for Wayzata. She has given up a number of runs this season, but right now she's locked in pretty well. Ground ball, 6-3 on the play by shortstop Ella Freeman. Will bring up Gabby Beerley.
Next up, the center fielder. 3-4, Gabby.
2/3 times as many pitches. So Gabby takes the first 2 pitches as balls. 2-0 count, 1 out. And let anything else go. Don't give a free strike to Christensen if she's gonna have a number of balls not get to the plate. Ground ball, shortstop, over to first base. Freeman to Matthew, makes the play. Second straight, 6-3 out. That brings up freshman Ella Bailey.
Next up.
Typically a bit of a picky hitter. Looking to get things started with 2 outs for the Wildcats. 3 balls. Christian gives her the only your pitch sign. So green light for Ella. She's all right. 6 out of 9 pitches have been balls in this
Hitter for the
this inning.
Number 83.
Ball resting for Amelia. Low pitch, called strike by home plate umpire. 1-1 count. Ella Bailey off on the pitch. Foul ball down the first base side, hits the fence, bounces around. Ella will have to return back to first base as Addie has the 1-2 count. It's been a little bit of a struggle today for Addie. She's 0 for 7, looking for her first hit of the day. Swings through that last pitch. Strikeout for the 3rd out of the inning. So we're in the top of the 4th inning here at Northview Park. Jaden Turner towing the mound for the Wildcats. Facing off against number 7, Mandy Pelatowski. Mandy's 0 for 2 in this game. She struck out in the first. Fly ball to center field in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, and then a ball. Wayzata. Addie gets down on that one, blocks that pitch. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. The ball's at her feet, expecting a potential bunt. Doesn't get it. Ball in the dirt. Good hard throw by Addie Schussler after it gets away from her. But on the wild pitch, Pelatowski. So in a move that has happened a few times this year, Christian Duncan is sending Tess Peterson into the outfield so that Drew Busley can come in and start warming up. So we have a 2-ball count. That's what I had. Marcus was not taking on that pitch. She ready to go. This is a fairly young, inexperienced Eagan Wildcat team. They're going to have their ups and downs. Had a big up earlier today with beating Bloomington Jefferson. Football players out there, I know that you tend to like to play infield when you're younger, but if you notice where a lot of these balls have gone today, Gabby Beerley must have had 10 chances in 3 games.
The 3rd baseman, Alexa Miller.
So with Wayzata up 7-0, Alexa Miller, who hit a that was Miller's second home run of the season. It's a long foul ball. Three-two, 2 out. Or her second hit of the day for Alexa Miller. She has 3 at-bats so far. She bunted, lined out to center field, and struck out. Takes ball high. Looked like a pretty good pitch across the letters. Home plate umpires right there, just a little too high. Coach Duncan asked home plate umpire. Ball 4. So after getting the first 2 batters out, Kat Sturman
Next up, the center fielder,
gets a walk,
Olivia Green.
gets on base. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Top of the 5th inning. Wildcats are looking to get out of this unscathed. Good block there by Addie Schussler to keep Sturman at first base. Ground ball, hit Ella Bailey kind of fell over on that one, hit her in the face. Good thing she had her mask on. Not sure exactly what happened there. I think she was trying to go make a good play on it, but didn't quite have it. Off-speed pitch, pulled foul by number 7, Mandy Pelatowski. She struck out, fly ball, and had a walk.
Pitcher, Mandy Pelatowski.
So there is two Trojans are on base. Oh my goodness, this is, so ball hit back up the middle, off of Drew Busley's glove. Ella Bailey, second baseman, was going after it. She kind of fumbled it and then had a bad throw over to Sarah Borger. Tried to rush the throw, probably wasn't necessary to throw it at that point, given the fact that it was already through. So, kind of a tough series right here for second baseman Ella Bailey. With back-to-back errors. Wildcats have played a fairly decently played game defensively. So a couple weird plays. Drew needs to have some defensive support here, but had a couple weird plays there. One where Ella basically fell down, and then off her glove, off of Drew's glove, that thing kind of squibbed around. So defensive indifference.
Some goofy hops.
So Olivia Ream comes in on the wild pitch. It goes back to the fence. She'll score. Slides in. Textbook backhand slide on the back half of the plate. Nicely done by Olivia. scores the second run of the inning for the Trojans. Pelitowski advances to third, and Chloe
Batting for Wayzata, number 17.
Lacus draws the walk.
England.
And now Ella England comes up. This is her fourth at bat. She reached on an error in the first, hit a home run in the third, hard ground ball to third base last time up. Now comes up with girls at first and third. Foul ball off the knob of the bat. That happens somewhat often, I think. It's the second time. The first time they didn't catch it, they said that it hit her hand, but I think it was off the knob. Ball low. Lacus is still at first base despite second base open. Don't want to run themselves out of the inning. So the Wildcats had gotten the first two batters out on a pop fly and a ground ball. Then a couple of walks and a couple of errors have got us in a situation where they've scored 2 runs. And a 3-1 count to England. Line drive, center field. Gabby Beerley is there to make the catch and get us out of the inning, but not before the Wayzata Trojans score 2 more runs without having a hit. Well, maybe 1 hit on the comebacker, but they got 2 runs, so they're up 9-3 going into the bottom of the 5th inning on ETV. All right, we're back to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Eagan. The sun is setting. The official ruling back there was a error on the pitcher, hit off her glove. But we come up. We got Addie Goyle up to bat, her 3rd at bat of the game. Takes first pitch, called strike. So Wayzata has 9 runs on 9 hits. Eagan has 3 runs on 7 hits. Both have left a number of runners on base. Outside corner, called for a strike. Not sure Addie thought that was a strike, but nonetheless it is. So 0-2 count with Pelitowski on the mound. Ball high. Addie is 0 for 2 in this game. Little dribbler to the first baseman and then a strikeout. Ball in the dirt. Sturman couldn't quite get that one blocked, hit the umpire. Hopefully Pete's okay. Swings through that pitch and strikes out. Her 2nd strikeout of the day.
Next up,
brings up first baseman Sarah Borger.
Number 50, Sarah Borger.
So she started the rally last inning. Had that single, ground ball, hard hit ball between the third baseman and shortstop. Takes first pitch ball. Sarah's having herself a nice day. 3 hits and 7 at-bats, and is on the cusp of drawing her 2nd walk of the afternoon. That's a 4-pitch walk for Sarah Borger. 2nd walk of the day, or the game for her. She's at first base with Addie Schussler. She laced a double to the left center gap in her last at-bat. Pitch that she probably didn't exactly mean to swing at, but did. Kind of checked it well after the wrists were broken. Not her pitch for strike 2. So 0-2 count. Pelatowski working against Addie Schussler. Swings through that pitch. Second strikeout of the inning for the Wildcats. So it brings up Catherine Vanderlack, who hit a 3-run home run to left field last time up at bat and struck out her first time. She's 1 for 3 on the afternoon across a couple games. Hits it off the end of the bat to Pelatowski. Pelatowski fields it in the pitcher's circle, flips over to first baseman Sam Matthey, and retires the side. So the Wildcats get a walk, but 3 outs and 5 complete. Wildcats are down 3-9, going to the top of the 6th on ETV. All right, top of the 6th inning here in Northview Park as the Wildcats are battling the Trojans. Drew Busley on the mound. Hard line drive back up to center field. That's Alexa Miller. That's her 3rd hit of the game. So 1 pitch, 1 hit. Freshman Miller is zoned in here with a home run and a couple of singles, but all 3 balls are hit hard. Brings up shortstop Ella Freeman. This is her 4th at-bat. She's been hit. She had a strikeout, wild pitch, and a pop-up to the catcher. Addie couldn't quite corral that pitch from Drew. Gets past her, and Alexa Miller moves on to second base. So Drew's on the mound, working to Freeman. Foul ball, back out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. Works to a 2-1 count here in the top of the 6th inning, with the Wayzata Trojans leading the Eagan Wildcats 9-3. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Addie Goyle has it, up, fires, gets the out at 1, comes back to throw at 3, gets away from Catherine Vanderlack. She chases it down quickly. So they get the out at 1. Great job by Sarah Borger to catch that ball and come up firing. Number 6, now batting, number 16, Zoe Saffer. She's a junior. Takes ball 1.
Batting for the Trojans, number 16, Zoe Zephyr.
Ball low. 2-0 count on that play that we just had at first base. Great job by Sarah Borger to know that the runner from second was advancing to third and came off firing immediately. Just a little bit high on the throw. If it hits the bag, it's going to be an out. So as these Wildcats continue to develop and get some experience, those are going to be the second nature plays that I think we're going to see happen quite often and get some extra outs. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Ball down and away. Saffer in. This is only her 5th at bat coming into the weekend. She's got a couple of hits. Takes strike 2. Thought that it was a ball. Inside half of the plate. Drew works herself into a full count. Be nice to see her work into an out right here. Pop fly, shortstop. Addie Goyle corrals it and makes the play. for the second out of the inning. So that's 2 outs made by Addie Goyle here in the bottom of the, or top of the 6th inning.
Back to the top of the order. Number 6, Sam Matthew.
Sam Matthew now comes up, leadoff hitter. This is her 5th at bat. She has 2 hits. Great stop there by Addie Schussler to get that ball, keep that ball from hitting the backstop. It's deep enough here where it's pretty much a guaranteed run if it gets past her. So great job there by Addie. Another block. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to Matthew in her 5th at bat. Ball low, runs the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. Sam Matthew is a sophomore for Wayzata. He's looking to come all the way back here. Gets that called strike. Sam has taken the bat off of her shoulder in this at bat. Drew's worked herself all the way back to a full count. Ball 4 low. So Matthew earns herself a walk. And puts runners at 1st and 3rd for the Trojans as Kat Sturman comes up. This is Kat's 5th at bat as well.
Next up, number 8, the catcher, Kat Sturman.
She's 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored so far today in this game. Swings at that low pitch, fouls it off. Has a look on her face like, whoops, maybe I should have done that. Ground ball through the 3-4 hole. Ella Bailey's not able to get over there. She was leaning a little bit toward second base and let that ball get through there. It would have been a miraculous play if she had made it.
Next up, the center fielder,
And that's
Olivia Reed.
RBI single for the Trojans for Sturman. Matthew does come all the way around to third base. They have 10 runs now. There's a fly ball to left field out there for Nicole Casilius. She tracks it down, makes the play, and ends the inning. But not before the Trojans get one hit, 1 run, and have 10 runs. It's 10-3 as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning on ETV. So here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wayzata is taking a commanding 10-3 lead here. The 8-9 hitters will start us off.
First
Emma
up for
Stahlberger,
Wildcats,
number 24, right fielder.
the senior right fielder, Emma Stahlberger.
This is Emma's 3rd at bat. She has a single in her 1st at bat and a pop fly to short or second baseman in her 2nd at bat. Coming into this game, was batting .333. She now has 4 hits. Swing and a miss there. High pitch there. Swung through it for strike 2. Looking for Emma to get us started here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pop fly straight up over the catcher. Catcher drops the ball. Foul ball. Just a high foul ball. New life for Emma Stahlberger. That's a tough play. That ball is spinning a lot, and it was really spinning away from the catcher. It's one of those plays where maybe the third baseman comes in to come get that a little bit more. It's hard to orient yourself as a catcher on that, especially when that ball's tailing away. One more step and she would have caught it right above her face. So it's a 1-2 ball, 2 strike count. Ground ball back off of Palatowski. Makes the play though. Knocks it down with her body. Comes up, fires over to Matthew for the out. And we have 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Next up for the Cats, number 14, Drew Busley.
Next up is number 14, freshman Drew Busley. She's pitching right now for the Wildcats. Takes called strike 1. So Drew has 2 hits in this game. Has 6, that makes 8 hits overall for the season for her. Working on drawing that batting average up a little bit. Hard ground ball right back to pitcher Palatowski. She grabs it, makes the play over to first to Matthew, and we have 2 outs.
Back to the top of the order for the Wildcats, Nicole Casillas.
So that brings up number 55, Nicole Casillas. Ground ball, first pitch to third base. She makes the play and just barely gets Nicole at first base. So a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 6th for the Eagan Wildcats. We go to the top of the 7th with the Wayzata Trojans leading 10-3 on ETV.
Pitcher, Andy.
All right, so here we are, top of the 7th inning. Pitcher Maddie Palatowski is up to bat, facing Drew Busley. Drew throws that one against the backstop. So 1 ball, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Hard ground ball up the middle. Addie Goyle gets over there to make the play and throws out Palatowski at first on a close play. Great effort by Addie Goyle as she was on the short, just barely on the shortstop side of second base to make that play. You'll see here, ground ball up the middle. Addie Goyle makes a good play. Brings up second baseman Chloe Lackus. Ball outside. 2 balls on Lacus as Drew continues to work here in the top half of the 7th inning. Ball in the dirt, 3-0 count. This is Lacus's 5th at bat. She has a sacrifice fly. It's technically a hit by pitch there.
The right fielder, Ella England.
Brings up right fielder, number 17, Ella England. This is Ella's 5th at bat. She's hit the ball hard 3 out of the 4 times that she's been up before. Reach on an error in the 1st. Hit the home run in the 3rd. Fly ball in the 5th. Ground ball to 3rd base. Catherine Vandalak is there. Makes a nice play. Helped out by first baseman Sarah Borger on that. Great stretch by her. Nicely done.
Next up, Alexa Miller.
Kind of came through on the throw a little bit, but Sarah was there to take care of her. High pop fly, center field. Gabby Beerley's under it, corrals it, and ends the 7th inning. So after a hit batsman, the Wildcats don't allow anything. And we go to the bottom of the 7th with Wayzata leading 10-3. All right, welcome back to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Wildcats to put together a little rally right here. We're going to start it off with Gabby Beardley, center fielder. She's been really busy out there. Has a number of catches. Done a nice job patrolling the outfield for us. Has really locked down that center field position as well. She's played out there, I think, the last 5 games. Ball 2 from Pelatowski. I'm sure Coach Duncan's just looking for some solid at-bats here out of the next 3 hitters, Gabby, Ella, and Addie. Ball 3. Gabby was taken all the way, looked it all the way back into the catcher's mitt. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Freeman's up with it, throws over to Matthew for the out, and Gabby Beardley is retired, 6-3. Next up will be 66.
Ella Bailey.
Ella Bailey. This is her 4th at-bat. She had a single in the 1st inning, a walk and a strikeout in innings 3 and 4. May have been just a little bit anxious in her last at-bat. But up there, ready to hit. Takes the ball 2. It's a 2-0 count. Looking for her to stay aggressive at the plate as she continues to learn and develop against varsity hitting or pitching. 3 balls, no strikes. Probably going to take this pitch. All right, 3-1 count here now. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Just looking to see if we can put together a couple of hits and get something started. Maybe a little bit high, but takes another pitch. So Pelatowski's worked her herself all the way back to a full count. Bailey's in there. Pitch was up in the zone a little bit, but Bailey fouls it back and gets herself new life. 7th pitch of the at-bat. really solid, hard hit ball of the season. She's been looking for that. Good time to get that hit. Good for her.
Next up, the senior shortstop, Addie Goyle.
Brings up number 83 shortstop, Addie Goyle. See what Coach Duncan decides to do. Swing and a miss there from Addie. Ella's always a threat to steal. In this situation, may just be looking to get some hits. Ball's loose. And Ella will advance to second base on the pass ball from Sturman. So we have a 1-1 count. Addie's looking to get a hit here. Called strike. It's been a bit of a rough day for Addie at the plate. She's made some really nice plays in the field, looking for that hit. That two balls, two strikes. Swings through that off-speed pitch. Second out of the inning, and unfortunately for Addie, that's her third strikeout of this game. Brings up now first baseman number 50, Sarah Borger.
Oh, sorry, baby.
She'll look to continue the inning. Foul ball out of play. She has 2 walks and a hit in this game. They've been 2 for 6 earlier, so. Foul ball back out of play over the right first base dugout. So 0-2 count for Borger. Settles in. Another pitch up in the zone, fouled straight back over her head, out of play. New life for Borger. Ball high. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Pelitowski doesn't quite finish the play like you probably want her to, but they still make the out.
Wayzata 10, Eagan 3.
So, at the end of 7 innings, we're saying thank you for watching on ETV.